Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is our 5th video of our PPC series. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. If you're new to the channel, my name is Saad Basim. I'm an active Amazon seller and I help people achieve their goals or help them in their journey into Amazon FBA and also how to make money online. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button if you like the content so far. So today we're going to talk about PPC and we're going to talk about the automatic campaign and if is it worth it. So automatic campaigns, a lot of people think they're not worth it. A lot of people think it's worth it. So what is it? Are we going to use it or we don't use it? Now, this is very, very important to know if it's worth it or not, because I believe in the last videos, on the third video we talked, or the second video, I'm not sure, just go ahead and watch it. We're talking about the new feature of Amazon, and they did some new features to their automatic campaign, and they added more, they added more ad groups, they added more targeting options that you'll be able to control your automatic campaign spending in a very efficient way and more targeted, which is really amazing. Now, why people, in my opinion, I think automatic campaign, it's really a must. I think you should have it, and I think you should have a campaign all the time when you set up your campaign, whatever campaigns you're using, whatever structure that you're using, you need to make sure that you have automatic campaign. I do it for myself and my clients, and that's really, really beneficial. Now, why people, they're on the fence? Because before automatic campaign, it used to go very wild, because automatic campaign, what's automatic campaign is basically Amazon scrapes your whole listing that you wrote already, the listing, the copyright, they identify the keywords, and then they start running you for what they think it's relative to your product or for the keyword that you have in your listing, whether in the title, bullet points, or backend or description. So before, Amazon used to go very wild. Like if you used to have a coffee mug, they will show you, your ad for anybody who searches for any word or any search term that has coffee or mug in it. So it could be coffee beans, it could be coffee spoon, it could be anything that has coffee in it. And it used to be very weird. And the same thing with mug. It could be water mug or anything related to mugs. So you used to spend money on a lot of unrelated keyword that really not useful and used to just overspend for no reason. But now it's been very, very different because of the bidding strategy that you can control and where your budget you want it to be. And those are the feature we're talking about loose match, about exact match, and all the stuff that we're talking about, which is I'm going to show you later on today at the end of before the end of the video, how to set up an automatic campaign the way I think it's fit and is going to benefit you. Now, why it's important to run automatic campaign? Because you'll be able to find a lot of keywords that you never thought of or something that you didn't have in your manual campaign. Which is really good, because you could think that you might think, hey, I have those specific keywords, 10, 20 keywords that are very, very targeted, use them in a broad or phrase or exact match, but you're not going to be able to find anything else that could be related but you didn't think of. So automatic campaign will be able to find you those keywords. At the same time, will be able to find you and other ASINs or other product that your product is converting at a better rate or converting very well on. Now, I know there is a product targeting that you can target a product specifically. Like if you know competitor really doing well, you can add a manual campaign, put product targeting or ASIN targeting, and you'll be able to target those ASINs. But we are in a very active market. There's always a new sellers coming in. There's a new people are bidding, which means anybody, if you set up your campaign today for product targeting and after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you don't pay attention to it and you just leave it as is, you won't be able to find the newcomers or new people who are launching their product that they're running PPC that you want to target. But the automatic campaign will be able to show you those ACEs, which is really, really important. And I think it's very, very crucial to your business. And I always run them and I always keep running them for as long as I can, as long as I get the most out of it. And more you get data, more you put negative keywords, you'll be able to control more your automatic campaign. So Those are new features. We need to use them very well, which is I'm going to share with you. So now I said what's automatic campaign. I explained it to you. I explained what's important, what's the benefit from it, what's the difference between automatic campaign today and before, and why now is very important for you to use it. So let's go into my computer. Sorry, let's go back into my screen in my computer and let's check how to set up an automatic campaign the way I think it's fit. So, bada bim, bada boom, hold a second. Here you are, guys. So we are here. All right, I'm gonna little bit larger my face, and we are here at the campaigns in the advertising. So I go advertising. So we are here in the campaign in the display of the campaigns, or advertising and campaign manager. So I go advertising, campaign manager is going to bring you to this page, and when you get to this page where you can create campaigns. Now, you remember before we did portfolios, so this is very important. We create portfolio, make it a habit that you do that all the time, because it's going to help you tremendously, trust me, with structure, especially if you have a lot of products. I just met with a client of mine who had almost 10 products. To be able, he didn't know that feature, and when I mentioned that feature, it's like, oh my god, now it's so easier for me to manage my each product with its own, put it in its own folder that has its own campaigns. Okay, so that's very important. So now I create portfolio, I name it whatever I want, and then I come, which is before we created one, which is we call it test PPC 1. I changed the word to new product, so now we can achieve things. So I'll make a portfolio, call it the name of the product, the new product, then click on it. It's going to bring you inside of the folder or inside of this organization tool, which is really awesome. I love this one, and you're gonna have it empty as is like this. So now you can do a few things. You can add campaigns if they're existing, but this is a new product. We don't have any campaigns running, so we're gonna create campaign. Now, when you come to create campaign, now it's going to be multiple options for creating. It's going to be sponsored products and it's going to be sponsored brands. If you have a brand registry, you'll be able to get access for sponsored brands. But if you don't have brand registry, you will only be able to do sponsored products. So we can do both. I think this account doesn't have the brand registry yet for it. But I remember when I mentioned about brand registry, how to last week, just look at my videos. You will see there's a video that talked about how to enroll into brand registry with no trademark approval. So go ahead and watch it. It's going to help you to get access to brand registry quicker than the regular way. But anyways, that's a different subject. But go ahead and watch it. So now I'm going to come to sponsor product. Click sponsor product, which is 90% of you is going to use that. I'm going to name the campaign something. So usually I put auto. Actually, no, I'll put the name of the product. So let's say new product. Let's say I don't know, coffee mug or a charcoal purifying bag. Like for example, if I have charcoal purifying bag, is big keyword. So we're going to say charcoal purifying bag. I can put abbreviation of it if you want, if it's really big one, like this one, charcoal air purifying bag is big. So you can have the name of the product. Then I will put automatic, then I write campaign. Okay, once I name that, you can name it whatever you want, but usually I just put the name of the product, and then I put the campaign name that I'm running, what kind of campaign, automatic or manual. And also I can, if you want to be really crazy, you can go ahead and add the date that you created and whatever, just in case, to see it very well if you want, or you can at a glance, you know, when did you start that, even if it shows you the name and the date. But hey, I just do it sometimes. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do that a lot. Now, portfolio is a new product portfolio that he did. Now, the daily budget, you can put any budget you want, depending on where you are exactly, or what stage of your campaign creation, or what stage are you in your product launch. So if in your product launch is going to be maybe more budget. If you're optimizing, it could be less. But let's say you're just starting off, you can start with 25 bucks. You know, 25 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever you want. You can be more aggressive if you want, if you're in more competitive market. but let's say 25 bucks. You can adjust as you go. Now, when I come here, it's going to be campaign bidding strategy. Usually put it on dynamic bid down only. Okay, you can use fixed or bid up and down. We explained that before. And here I will do the same thing. So I'll come take these, copy. I come to my campaign, and I will just repeat it back here. But here I'll be a little bit cute. I'll come put only auto, for example. Okay, name them whatever you want, but this is going to help you later on when you download the ad report. You'll be able to identify the campaign and the ad group very easily. Now you come here. I'm sorry if it's blurred, but let's find the product. Let's say we added our product. This is going to be blurred, the product itself and this section, but the rest is going to be the same. So you choose your product. Now this is the bidding system that I was talking about. That's going to help you where you can locate a specific amount of the budget or the bid for a specific type of targeting group or bid. So now if I click that, always click it. Now it's going to tell you the following. It's going to give you some suggestions. If you have a product that already optimized, already has the keyword in them, everything is easier for you to do. It's going to be easier for you, but anyways, suggested here, they're suggesting $1.05. Now close match, anything that close to my product, a specific keyword that's very close. So I'm here in close match, I'm targeting more keyword that are related to my product. Loose is a little bit looser. Substitute is something really substituting my product. So if you want to go through it, you can go through it here, which is explained also before. But now this is for the most important to the least important. So now here, if you want it to be really a little bit different, depending on the stage where you are exactly, if in the launch phase or you're only optimizing, you can, for example, do this $1, all of them $1, and cross the board. Or if you want, you can do $1, then 90 cents. Then here you can put 80 cents if you want, and here you can maybe even put 60 cents. Okay, 60 cents, and you can do it this way because you want to put more bidding power behind the close match and the loose match more than the substitute and the complement. Maybe it doesn't convert as much because they're not as related, but still will be beneficial. So this is up to you how you want to do it. Me, when I do it in the launch stage, I will just leave them all the same because the main idea of the same thing as the funnel system or the funnel concept, I want to find the most keywords. So if I restrict it from the beginning, I'm not going to find the most keyword, even if I'm losing money on them, but I want to know them because maybe I can find something good. So it's the top of the funnel, as we said, the automatic. So I want it to be loose. I want it to find the most keywords possible, and then I narrow it down. So to restrict it from the beginning is not. It's good if you want to be really like very strict on budget, strict on not caring about finding other keyword. But for me, no. If I'm doing it from the beginning, I want to find the most keywords. Even if I lose money, I don't mind it because then I filter. At least I have a peace of mind knowing that everything that this campaign found is actually good or bad. Even if it's bad, I don't care. At least I found out and I didn't mess out on any good related keyword or a keyword that I didn't think of that was converting very well. So that's why I will do them all the same. But if you want to be conservative, you can do it this way. You can have the least for the complement, a little bit more for the substitute, loose match and close match. Now, once I do that and everything done, I will just launch my campaign and I'm good to go. And then we'll be done. Then if I come here, you will see everything is done. It's going to tell me the automatic campaign, the budget, what kind of dynamic bid, and top of search page and everything. This is we didn't do. This is, remember when I talk about the ad placement and how you can dictate where you want to show up the most. I don't do it in the launch stage, but if you are optimizing, then you can play with that. But for now, we don't need to. So now I go to campaign manager and then go to my portfolio again. I'm waiting for it. So this is my portfolio. I click on my portfolio. And now if you go down, you will see there's one campaign available that's delivering with the budget and everything. So now this is running, and that's it. I'm going to pause it because we don't need it. But this is how you set up your automatic campaign for your product, and this is why it's very important. And I think, in my opinion, it's worth it. Let me go back to my face. Okay, I really think this is very beneficial. I think it's very important, and it's still worth it to run automatic campaign because it's the tip and the top of our funnel where we can find the most keywords, and we can find more keyword that we didn't think of. At the same time, we can control the bidding system, or how much percentage or how much bid you want to do for very close match, substitute, or anything complementary, and all the other bids, which is really going to give you more control if you want it. But since it's on the top of my funnel, I want to use it. I want to get the most out of it. So that's why I do it. And also I showed you how to set up your automatic campaign and how to use a portfolio, and under portfolio you have the automatic campaign. So guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope now you understand why automatic campaign are useful. With the new features that Amazon rolled, I think it's a must, and I think you should do it. If you don't have it yet, go ahead and do it. And also, for those people who have automatic campaign before 2019, I will highly recommend that you go in and create a new one, because those features for the bidding groups, the bidding, like for the loose, complementary, and close and everything, you're not gonna have it if you have an old campaign. So creating a new one will be awesome for those people who didn't know there is, if they created a campaign after 2019 and they didn't know that those stuff exist. You can go ahead and change them, and you can dictate where everything is gonna go, or the bids that you want them to be. So guys, thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Leave your comment below and hit the notification bell, so for the next video when it comes in, which is we're gonna talk about more campaigns and a different type of setups that are available, and I will show you the simple ones and a little bit more advanced, and then you'll be the judge of which structure you want to use. And as I said before, every product has different setup. So thank you so much again. I hope you had a lot of value in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.